But I mean, I just love that bank robbery one, and I'm in her whatever Sanguine Shores, and I mean it's a good Sanguine Shores.
Yeah, we're live.
Hey Colette, can you hear me? Hey Sailor. Hey Louvinette. Hey Colette, can you hear me? Hey Jade.
I see that Colette says he can hear us.
Hey Colette, I'd love to get you on the schedule for a future road show.
One of us is quiet. I don't know if it's me or you.
Am I the quiet voice?
It may be me. And then Sailor says we're both okay. Oh, watch out now, and it's 10:59.
Colette, how about March 14th?
Well, here we go. It's 1 o'clock by my time. Welcome to the DTC Roadshow, and first for us, Ralitza is supposed to be our guest today. We hope everything is okay, but she is not here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some random touring on Galidra. This is Fiendish. I'm here with Dimension Diva. Say hi,
Howdy.
Diva. And
say hi, Diva.
Yeah. As far as news goes, Dimension news goes, Carnival of the Ascended is in full swing. It just started Thursday. If you want your cups, plates, and bowls, now's the time to get them. Yeah, about that. Well, Colette, we had Rally. I don't know what's happened. I hope she's okay.
Me too.
And as far as other news goes, Dimension Key Stacking. As we all know, Dimension Key Stacking was supposed to come out with this week's hotfix. Something happened and went wrong, so come next week's hotfix, anything that you already have stacked will be unstacked. If you don't have bag spaces left for those extra keys, then you're going to lose any excess that you don't have room for. So if you had already stacked your keys like I had, then you may want to go in and unstack them. And Diva, you want to tell us about any contests?
Well, we've got Lou Vanette's contest, which I was just looking at on the forums today, and there are so many awesome sounding entries there. So go if you don't already know about it, go check out her post on the forums. It's stickied at the top. It's the Take My Breath Away contest, and you can read all the details about it. And Grievance Guild runs a lot of internal contests, and they have a collaboration contest going on right now. I don't have a lot of details about it, but hopefully we can announce winners on here or something in the future. So that's about it for contests right now.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. Right now I'm standing in Raleigh's fountain contest entry. Let me see what the name of it is again. The Fountain of the Water City.
It sure is pretty.
It is pretty, and we got a Baby Gump sitting in here from the Ren of Fate hard mode achievement. So here we go. Random touring is always an adventure. Alright, let's go. And I'm going to go again. The thing about random touring is you never know what you're going to get. It might be bad, it might be really, really good, or it might be empty like this one.
That's okay. Just spin the wheel again. We'll
Yep.
find one.
This one looks like it's off to a pretty good start. It's only got 8 items in it, but hey. Yeah, Colette, I think my wheel is broken too.
Yeah, it would really help if people wouldn't make all of their dimensions open to the public, just ones that were, you know, semi-complete or an actual work in progress or a take a penny, leave a penny or something.
Well, here's the decorated Shimmer Sand Tavern, which is actually not a bad item. I wish we could have a lot of the stuff that's in here as an individual item. Yeah, that's a Glumwood Sawmill that was also in here. You know, I would love to have everything on this bar. And the bar.
That would be great, Colette. If dimensions defaulted to closed.
Yeah, here's the Glumwood Sawmill. Part of it. Oh, I see arrows. Somebody must have known I was coming.
Can you guys in chat read the name of the dimension?
Huh, look at that. This is actually one of the dimensions that was on our schedule for today. Rowley is usually pretty known as, she does zombies and creatures and bloody scenes, but this one is a pretty different take from her normal work.
Oh, you're in Blossom Hill.
Yep, I'm in Blossom Hill.
'Cause I can't read the name.
Yeah, now I've got my my UI turned off.
But people in the chat channel might not be as old as me, so they'll probably have better vision. I want to try to reschedule Rally, but this one is so gorgeous.
Yes, it is, and the level of detail in here is just awesome. Here's your iPod and your CD player. This is new.
Oh, that's awesome. Her TV remote is cool too.
Yeah, it's always the little things.
I like her home pictures on the wall.
Yeah. Oh. You know, Colette, just from conversations with her, I would say I would have to agree with that. He said the table was very her, empty bottle on one side with wine cups everywhere. You know, I hate building kitchens, but I like looking at what other people make, and this is by far probably one of the best kitchens I've ever seen in a dimension.
Yeah, it's really fantastic, I agree.
And of course, we have our very hungover house owner.
Maybe that's what Rally's doing right now.
I hope not.
just love her people morphs. They're just amazing.
Yeah, they are. I know she was getting some teasing about some of her people morphs looking like Duplo figures, or I called them Lego figures, but I don't know. It's so hard to make realistic looking people. Alright, let's see what we got now. I'm in a place called Elven Home by Virax. It's interesting. I know you had some good luck when you did some random touring on Hylol, Diva.
No, I didn't have good luck at all. I always have to go in like 50 to find 3 that are full. Or close to full. Did you leave Elven Home? I'm pretty slow.
Yeah, I went to the one I'm in now is called Shimmer Sand Fortress by Kurvika. It's a fan's retreat, and it's actually mostly full.
Okay, cool. I'm on my way.
I just zoned in. I haven't really looking around. Colette I+1 almost everything.
When I see effort, I +1.
So Forge is interesting.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey! Save us from random touring.
Hooray!
Sorry. I'm just gonna have to quickly nip on my alt because I haven't opened Bates Motel yet.
Okay. Yeah, Luvinet, that's Rally. She's here. She's here to save us all.
Hello.
Hooray!
This one has a interesting concept to it.
So we are so lucky because Rally decided she would hold off unveiling her newest dimension called Bates Motel until our road show, so that's what we're about to go see.
Yeah, and I'm one of those that has not had a preview yet.
Oh!
It's open.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's just called Bates Motel.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if anybody saw the tweets that I sent out about this dimension. I sent two because the first one had the wrong address for our Twitch TV channel, duh. But I included a picture of the Bates Motel scene from Psycho and a picture of the house from Psycho.
Oh my god, that house.
The real ones.
I just want to go charging straight for that house.
We're all gobsmacked, Rally.
Glad you like it. It's taken me absolutely forever, this one. I've been slacking big time, abandoning it, coming back. And finally, it's finished.
And during your build, you went through a process of moving it from one dimension to another, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I moved the motel, the house, most of the landscaping was moved as well, and it took a while to piece it all back together.
I bet moving a big dimension is so scary. Can be so scary.
It was very scary, yeah.
Oh my god, look at that porch.
People are saying, wow, wow, it's fantastic, holy crap, wow, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Ooh, that porch, the porch is divine.
Mom up there in the window.
I had to get that in there.
Is there any way inside that I might have missed?
No, there isn't. I really wanted to make it so that you could get inside, but it was item count mainly, and the fact that because I used the skeleton for a face, the arms are actually like just dangling out of the chair, so it just looks a bit random and I couldn't hide them, so I just made it so you could just see in the window instead.
I love it.
Oh, it's gorgeous. That's it, I quit. The items for Windows LuvaNet, those are building blocks and reception tables. And some bookcases to make the framing.
This is the first time I've really used the greywood as well, so I completely am with you now. We definitely need greywood planks.
Yes, we do.
The roof and just every detail.
And you'd never know this for Castle Fortune. Not at all. Every bit of
Oh,
it's
no.
covered up.
Yeah, total transformation.
God, that house is gorgeous. I can't quit looking at it. How many items went into the outside?
The outside of the house.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Besides a lot.
A lot. I think it must have been. Yeah, it was a lot. I can't remember exact amounts, but I think a lot of it as well was the porch with all the poles and
Yeah.
the cubes for the decoration on it. But yeah, it was it was a lot. That's pretty much why I had to move it from anywhere to here, because I didn't realise how many items the house was actually going to take. And when I'd already built it, I realised then that I didn't really have enough to do any of the landscaping, so that's why I ended up having to move it.
Well then, just for you, I hope the item count gets raised.
I'd love it to get raised.
And Luvinette's praying for Tier 6 also.
Mind you, I've had problems getting into this dimension since it's been full. I was disconnecting yesterday pretty much every time I tried to get in, so I think that's probably above getting the item count raised. Be nice to not disconnect when your dimension's full.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even the hotel is just loaded with detail.
It's 2520, Hanor Fist. I wish I could link these photos that I have of the Psycho House and the Bates Motel scene, because this is just spot on, Rally.
I think I might put a picture of the house on the forums, because I'm going to put this on the forums anyway, so I'll probably put a picture of the house and a picture of the dimension as well, so people know what I've worked on.
Awesome.
I agree with you, Luvinette, it is creepy.
I love creepy.
Vlad Norbert would enjoy a visit.
Wow, this is an awesome dimension rally. And our next one is also located in Castle
Got
Fortune.
disconnected.
Oh.
I'm back in.
Okay.
Yay!
The next one's also a Castle Fortune.
Rally, Bates Motel is spectacular.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Ah, there we go. Finally, there's a good
Must see.
shot of Mom in the chair.
I mean, just the sign for the motel is so amazing.
I like the new red lights as well. I didn't actually realise until I used them that it does look like it's flickering, because there's like a little red moving light in the Dreamweaving red lights, and I didn't even notice that until I'd actually already put them there, and I just thought, oh, that kind of does look like it's flashing.
Yeah, I love that detail. I think all your landscaping and how you've used invisible tiles is just also fantastic work.
Thanks. If the invisible tiles weren't there, it's a long way down to the base dimension.
Oh, I bet. Are you set up on top of one of the walls or anything?
It's been set on top of you know, like the tents that are on the top. It's actually balanced on one of the tents, so so then if you come in and it doesn't load properly, then you don't fall through.
Right.
So I put it on the top of the point of the tent.
Yeah, and I think they're up a little bit higher than the base wall.
Yeah, it was just easier that way, because I wasn't exactly sure on how it was going to work bringing it here from anywhere, so I just thought it'd be best if I just had like a big space, not going to run into any other tents and things.
Wow. Just wow. So I highly recommend that anyone that can come check this one out in person. It's wow, so worth it. I'll be coming back and looking at these lights some more.
Luvanette, it's Beertrix. Beertrix.
So our next stop is another Castle Fortune, and it's called What the Hell?
Oh boy.
I really like Castle Fortune.
It's
shame I keep covering it up.
I like it as well, and I keep turning mine into storage dimensions. Now, you said at one time this one was based off the Secret World, right?
Yeah, it is. Well, the car park part is based on the Secret World. It kind of just went off on its own upstairs, but it originally was meant to be the Secret World.
And you're so awesome at doing the darker themes like this one.
And I
Thanks.
just love
love
them
doing
so
them.
much. And I love when things have broken and exploded and walls are falling down and all of that kind of thing. Just love it.
I think they're definitely the most fun. I find them the most fun to build, the darker ones.
Rally, before you got here, we peeked into Blossom Hill.
Alright, yeah, I'm sorry I'm late, by the way.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, we were just, hoping that everything was okay, and we're glad that everything is okay. So
Yes. Very glad.
It's
Stuff happens.
just traffic from getting home shopping, that's all.
Yeah, stuff happens. But
It's
no,
all good.
we got lucky and Blossom Hill popped up on our random journey. Whoa. Alright. Oh, I missed the elevator. But that's okay because this one you also ran out of item limit, but through these windows here, you do a great job of showing like hints at stuff.
It would have been great if I could have done a little bit more in the open doors. I did plan to, but it was just an item count issue.
That Maliana Torsen person is scary as hell.
She is. I was going to set her on fire originally, but I didn't think it was right. I felt quite bad for her, so I just left her.
She's a criminal.
She is.
And here goes one of your little guys. Now, do they all have different names, or is Brian just a generic name?
They do have different names. This one's Peeping Tom. He is actually just Brian, to be fair. But I changed it to Peeping Tom because he just looks funny because he's like peeking through the door. Brian's the one whose eye's fallen out, and then there's Dave. He's the other one. Yeah, they've got different names because I'm a bit weird.
And we love it.
Now, see, I know this is off of Secret World, but you know, this has never failed to make me not think of Hellgate London. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but I played that game for quite some time.
I'd remember it. It was a fun game.
Yeah, it was, and it looked a lot like this in the city levels.
Well, this street, it's nothing that I saw in the Secret World. It was just, I kind of got stuck when I got to this part, so it was just what I could do with the items, really. So it veered away from the Secret World and just went into whatever I could build in time.
Well, again, with the structural detailing in here. Many gravestones were sacrificed to make this molding.
I just
I love the
adored that
gravestones.
zombie in the ambulance who's
That one's Brian.
trying to get
This
his
is
eye
Brian,
back.
this one.
LOL, Emerald. Oh, and the max height sign detail. Oh, it's just loaded with so many fantastic details. Just love it.
Yes, it is. No, that's totally the truth. Emerald, buggy, and outdated add-on A, or obnoxious and outdated add-on B.
Yep. Which one do you use, Rowley?
I use both for different things most of the time because they bug quite a lot, don't they? So I do like Dimension Tools because I can't be bothered to get everything out of my bag to load a set. But at the same time, sometimes you selecting multiple things and you paste and then it wrecks everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I use Dimension Tools for the big sets. If a set is like 75 items or more, then I'm not pulling all that out of my bags. But I love this guy right here.
That's...
I think this is Dave.
Fantastic.
That's Dave.
I love Dave.
But the one I really like is the little baby.
Yeah.
I honestly, that building that baby, I was in stitches the entire time. Just couldn't stop laughing.
And what's the baby's name?
Oh, and here he is. Oh my God, he's so awesome.
It was Zombina, just because I didn't really know what to call it, and it's like baby girl zombie, so it just ended up being Zombina. She's got a little cute bow in her hair.
And there's Raleigh. Looks like she got your Maleficent costume on.
Anybody who can morph a baby zombie with a pacifier is my idol.
One last shot of Dave. And this one was...
everything's...
Go ahead, Diva.
I was just going to say, everything's so great. You know, your vehicles, your zombies, you know, your structures. I mean, just everything is so detailed. It's amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you've been participating in a lot of contests, more recently as a judge, but I know this one was an entry into Total Transformations.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And this is definitely a total transformation.
Absolutely.
And this is going to lead us into our next dimension, which was also a contest entry. And this is where we'll get to see some of those Duplo people in,
Yay.
This is battery acid, you slime. Or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's what it's called. This is battery acid use line.
Yay.
And of course, Raleigh's a Dimension Nerd extraordinaire on the DTC site, so we're not visiting all of her dimensions today. If you want to see the complete list, it's on the Dimension Nerds Extraordinaire page. You can find your way to her page.
Ah, man, I'm loading really, really slow today.
Like if you haven't already seen a beautifully decorated colon, you can find it.
That's definitely the most random one.
Let me try to come out of this one and go back in, because I'm loading just really, really slow.
So when we first zone in here, I noticed this folded paper hat and then the balloons. Such great detail there.
I added that afterwards. That was for Poppy, because I had it in originally, but item count wouldn't let me do it, so I took it out and then put it back in after the contest.
Okay, I'm having a real issue with loading this one. Let me... 1 second.
So when we were in Blossom Hill, we were looking at your lady there, and we were all commenting on how great your morphed people are. And of course, this
I don't
one
know
is...
about the Blossom Hill lady. I think I have thought a couple of times about going back and maybe straightening her up a little bit.
Oh, I think she's great.
What is going on here? I am definitely bugging out here.
Did you try loading mounted?
No, I mean it's I'm not loading. I tried restarting the game and I'm still not loading. So let me... I mean, it was slow in, what the hell, but this is like, it's unreal. Alright. That's better. Now this is from the...
Hooray!
You picked the ABC miniseries for this, right?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
And I actually liked that miniseries because that was one of the few things that actually did a Stephen King screenplay well.
Yeah, it's something that ever since I first watched it, I absolutely loved it. Definitely made me scared of clowns.
Oh, definitely.
The book was worse, though. The book was definitely worse for making me scared of clowns.
Yeah.
Tim Curry was scary as Pennywise.
Tim Curry's a legend.
Yes.
But just the detail on your Pennywise is just wow.
I'm drooling now. Turn off your Yui, fiendish.
Thank you. And then all these little kids. Duplos or Legos or whatever. I mean, they're just wow.
Thanks. I wasn't a fan at first because they look all blocky and stuff, but I attempted to use other things and it just wasn't going very well, so I turned to trusted building blocks.
Hey, they worked wonders. And I think they allowed you to get a little bit more detailed than using something like wood bundles or whatever might have done, because now you've got different clothes for each kid.
Yeah, I tried to get the clothes to be quite close to what they were wearing, seeing as I could with using the blocks. I figured I'd give it a go.
I know it always blew me away that that the girl has eyelashes.
They took forever. They did
Oh, I
take
bet they
quite a
did.
long time to get them right.
I just love all their body positions too. The one has his hand on the other one's shoulder. She's got the slingshot. Poppy says those eyes are the best, and I agree.
Yeah, I do too. That's a lot of twisting and turning to get the glints in their eyes and eyelashes and eyebrows and everything else. Way more patience than I've got, for sure.
Me too.
It definitely took a long time, because I wanted their eyes to be slightly different shapes and things like that as well. So, but once I'd got one set of eyes right, it was just jiggling them about a little bit just to make them different shapes and things, and swapping out the poles for different colours and things like that.
I love the lighting that you've added all through the sewer too.
That was another thing that I thought was I tried to get it as sort of similar to the scene as I could with the lighting. There's quite a lot of things in it though that change quite often, like inconsistencies, so it was kind of hard to get around some of them as well, seeing as I was meant to be trying to get the scene as correct as possible. But there is certain things with the lighting as well, with lighting randomly changing, and the torches just randomly disappeared and then turned back up again and stuff like that, so it was quite annoying, this one.
Oh yeah, I bet. This is a great scene and another great build.
Totally is.
This is also another one where I moved it. Did the round room over and over and over again. I made it too small the first time in Phaon's Retreat, so I had to move it all the way here. And again, I think I need to learn to pick the right dimension instead of having to rebuild stuff all the time.
Well, sometimes it's hard to say how much something is going to take or how big it's going to turn out, once you get going.
Yeah, I'm still learning on that one.
Okay, and I think we've got time for one more, and this is an early one. Horror House was your first dimension, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And that's
Well,
what
it was
we're
my
gonna
first
do.
completed dimension. I'd had a bit of a play around in Phaon's Retreat, but that's gone now, and it was just sort of getting used to playing around with like the blocks and the items and things. But this is the first one that first one that I finished.
This is one of my absolute favorite Deepwood Cottage dimensions.
Yes. Love that tree monster as soon as you come in.
Yeah, I love that. You're a detail freak extraordinaire.
Thanks. I try.
And here we can see the love for the scary stuff right from the start. But here's do it in comfort on these nice and cushy couches.
This is 100 times better than my first full complete dimension, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no kidding.
I worked
You've
on
got
this
so
for
much-
a long time.
You've just got so much creative stuff going on in here.
Thank you.
And here we are in the kitchen. Looks like there might be
Boy, this
something
is
wrong.
some food on the table.
Oh, let's go upstairs before we go down. Great piece of wall art up here.
I've
It sure is.
sort of decided a few times whether or not to get rid of it because I'm not much of a fan anymore, but at the time I thought it was funny.
Hey, you know, when I built my first dimension, I put a piece of wall art in, and I thought I was freaking Picasso. And then I went back later and it was like, oh, this is like a 5-year-old's finger painting. There goes Brian again, coming out from under the bed.
He was the first one. This one was the first one. The first time I just randomly decided to put an eye on a pustule. So it's thanks to this guy.
Well, I love you even carried your zombie idea over into a beautifully decorated colon, because I know those cute birdies only have seconds to live before those zombie polyps get them.
That was just another thing as well. It's just funny. I just find it really funny when I start putting like Brian's head in random places. I giggle to myself.
And Chucky in the other room.
Oh, he makes me laugh as well.
Yeah, he's cute.
I suppose that was the first Duplo person.
So hilarious. Poppy says, please don't ever get rid of anything in your Dimensions rally. She loves them all so much, and I will second that.
Yes.
Okay, I won't.
We have a new person in our chat today. It's actually somebody returning who kind of did a little bit of dimensioning in the past, but hasn't, I don't think, has done a complete dimension, and he has computer issues right now, and it's driving him insane not to be able to log on immediately and start working on a dimension, because yours are inspiring him so much.
Oh, that's really nice to hear. Get back on and start building.
Dave is chilling out down in the basement.
Yeah, I think he's really happy down here. He looks like he's like smiling a little bit.
Yeah, he's
How's it hanging, Dave?
he's got his little werewolf buddy to hang out with.
Oh, just noticed something as well, sticking out of the ceiling.
I'm so glad you're back, Poppy.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad you're back, Poppy.
And you actually used a big chunk of the rest of the dimension too. I don't think, except for I think the underwater areas.
Yeah, I didn't use the underwater areas. I would have liked to, but I think this dimension's really quite big for the item count.
Oh yeah, it is.
Just not enough to be able to use every part.
Hi, Brian.
I mean, even if this one was 2K, you know, it's just, it's unbelievable that you have 1,200 items in here. I mean, it looks like a 2K build, you know.
I'd still like to put more in. I think this is one where if they did make the item count bigger, I'd definitely be back.
And here it looks like we've got something at 8, Brian.
He had a name at one point as well, but I can't remember what it was.
And did you get a Hero Crypt with this year's event?
Yeah, I did. I'm still trying to think of what to do with it though, because I want to do something a bit different than just shove Brian and Dave in there having a laugh.
Yeah. And here's this guy. I don't know what kind of ritual we got going on here, but yeah.
Yeah, it's some kind of demon of some sort.
Looks kind of like somebody might have got more than they bargained for with summoning him.
Yep, I think they might have done.
so fun.
Here's a great view of the cottage from up here. So which do you like better, building your own places or working within an existing structure?
Now I think building my own places. After I've had a bit of practice with it, I hated it at first. I would have much rather have just put things in an existing building, but now I'm starting to enjoy building my own quite a lot more.
Yeah. But there's still some pieces off of this one that I would like to have, like maybe just the tower, the round piece.
Yeah, there's parts of some of them that I love. It like Central and Necropolis. I absolutely love that building. And I'm trying to think of something to do in Temple of the Abandoned as well, because I just love that window.
Ooh, me too.
And here we are. Looks like our hour has pretty much come to a close. So I want to thank you, Raleigh, for taking the time to come out with us today, and I'm glad that everything is okay.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and again, I apologise for being late. Damn traffic.
Oh, it's fine.
It's okay.
Things happen.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for letting us look at Bates Motel.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'll be looking forward to your ad on the forums.
Oh yeah.
No, I wanted to save it for you. Save opening it.
That was so nice of you. It was fun.
Right. So,
next week our special guest will be Katasia from Deepwood.
oh, she does some nice dimensions.
Yeah, and I think she's the first. She was the first contest winner, wasn't she? She won
she won Joy Dimensions in
the
early 2013.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for everyone that watched us today, and we will see you next week.
See you next time, everybody. Thank you.